JIP Promotions in association with Scott Calow Boxing presents their Stacked Hope. Promoter Joe Elfidh stages his 8th event at the East Midlands setting since deciding to bring professional boxing back to his hometown in March 2016. Over 2 years later, the 181st day of the year will be a special occasion for JIP Promotions and headliner Kyle Fox 5-0, as he fights for the British Challenge Super Welterweight belt over 8 rounds. The 24-year-old from Doncaster raced to 5 fights unbeaten in his debut year in the paid ranks and now looks to step up from 4-rounders to become a serious title contender. There will also be a guest appearance from former Southern Area middleweight champion and English title contender Grant Dennis, 10-1, as he looks to keep busy after a recent injury. The Kent puncher hasn't fought since his sole career loss to unbeaten Elliot Matthews 2-0-1 last December in their English middleweight title fight at the York Hall. He will be joined by Kent stablemate Lenny Fuller, 1-0, also looking to keep busy after kicking off his pro career with a second-round knockdown and shutout points win on May 12 at Moat Hall, Maidstone. The debutant decked Dale Aerosmith with an overhand right but exacted patience and composure to defeat the taller, mobile opponent over 4 rounds. Heavyweight Mark Bennett, 1-0, made his successful transition from the untested unlicensed scene into the pro ranks last November against Hungarian Ferenc Szalek 2-1, 6-2-6 on points, but unfortunately picked up an injury that has kept him on the sideline since. The 30-year-old Doncaster puncher, trained by Michael White at the Fighting Fit gym in Dinnington, only had his first boxing fight aged 27 and has plans to be fast-tracked to the top 10 in Britain as soon as possible. Sonny Price, 3-0, has his 4th bout in 8 months since making his pro bow last November. The 7-time Yorkshire amateur champion has won all 12 professional rounds so far against Jamie Quinn 3-4-7-2, Yusuf El Hamidi 1-4, 1-1-7-3, and Ibrow Arias 6-1-3-5-4, respectively. 21-year-old super lightweight from Swallownest spent 10 years in the amateurs, racking up over 50 fights and now has ambitions to become a British champion. Cruiserweight Dan Cooper, 7-0-1, makes his 9th appearance in just over 2 years as a pro. 22-year-old from Ruskington was unlucky to just salvage a draw in June last year against Lithuanian Dimitrij Kalinowski 1-0, 3-2-2, after suffering with a broken hand in the first round. Jordan McLaughlin, 3-2, is looking at getting back to winning ways after being outgunned by Devonian debutant Shane Medellin, 1-0, last April. The 26-year-old welterweight has won his 3 victories in style with a shutout points win on his debut in March last year, followed by 2 stoppages over durable, experienced opponents, but has slipped 2 losses to a journeyman and debutant, so will be looking to get another win on his checkered record. Langled's Luke Middleton makes his pro debut after experiencing just 15 amateur fights. Trained by Nick Staff at the Fighting Fit gym, the middleweight makes his pro bow over 4 3-minute rounds. Sheffield's Caden Onfroy turned his back on a troublesome past to become an amateur boxer and was an ABA Novices finalist on 2 occasions when representing the Steel City gym. Now aged 29, Onfroy finally makes his transition to the paid code despite previously receiving boxing bans from the BBBOFC during his amateur career. Worksop Dylan Clegg makes his pro bow on the show at super middleweight. Managed by Scott Calow and trained by Michael White at the Fighting Fit gym, the former amateur had 25 fights and carries a large fan base into the paid ranks with him. Promoter Joe Elfidh praised his next event, got some cracking debutants appearing on the night and my Kent lads, Grant and Lenny, will elevate the show as they are both stylish fighters. The fact that we are showcasing the first title fight on the bill shows how far these shows have come over the short space of time. Kyle Fox will relish headlining the show and lifting that British challenge belt above his head. Follow JA Promotions on Twitter, @JA_promotions for tickets to the next show. Visit JA Promotions FB page or call 07883-943-994. JA Promotions would like to thank Kentrade Frames, Campbell Nutrition, Swerve City, Basement 159 Roof Deck, One Click Print, Shiatsu Shane, Tierney Photography, Laking Painting,